Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl T back with another video. In today's video, this is just going to be a kind of get ready with me and chat. It's not nothing that I'm really teaching you guys today. It's just I wanted to come on here and just chat with you guys a little bit because I did not get to put out a video yesterday because I had a competition and the school needed me, so it required me to um to be at the school yesterday. So that is what we did there. Now if I can get y'all a look over here, I'm gonna get y'all a look over here, and I think I can. So let me library, let me go home. I'm gonna enter the studio and find the volume and turn it all the way down. Oh wait. There we go. All right, so I'm currently just at the heat press, and there you go. I've already lint rolled the shirt as y'all seen on the other camera. So we're going to find our center, and I'm pushing out quite a large order today, pushing out 25 shirts and one cup, but it's two separate orders. The biggest one is the 23 order. But I would like to take the time out and say, if you are new here, thank you for stopping by my channel. Please consider checking out all of the other content on my channel, liking the video, sharing out the video to tell others about me, and smashing that subscribe button and turning on your notification bell. For my returning subscribers, welcome back, fam. Welcome back. Welcome back. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump into this work with me. Now, you guys will not see me pump out all I don't know. I may do two separate videos, but for right now, this is the order that we are pumping out. So we have our first transfer. So these are the client's pictures. Okay, this is what they sent. I printed this out on my DTF printer. So yeah, let's see what we get. Okay. Now, and I just kind of use and then we're going to put a DTF. We're going to put a Teflon sheet over this bad boy. We are pressing this at 350 degrees for 30 seconds. We are also going to do a sublimation image on here. I need to start working with that image. And we're going to measure our cup. And I'm going to move this out of the way. And I do know, like with the sublimation of the cup, that you guys won't see it all. Now, the reason I cut this off is because I have a little spot there, little spot right here, and I don't want nothing transferring from the DTF film to the client's shirt. Okay, and we're gonna let that cool off. I'm gonna bring it up here and I'm gonna put it on my mat. All right, we're gonna let that cool down some. Now, the client still requested the shirts on like these colors after I have advised several different times that I didn't think this was a good fit because you have like different tone on tones, but this is what they wanted on, so we gonna give them what they want. And actually, wow, okay, I'm okay, client. And of course, we're gonna tear out our tag because what are we doing all 2024? We branded our stuff. Okay. We branded our stuff all 2024. I'm gonna go ahead and put a piece of T-seal on here. I'm gonna also drop my Teflon sheet back on it. Y'all know I believe in T-seal, and we're going to get us a tag for that one. And I'm just using my little Easy Press Mini to brand this shirt. Let me move these out of the way because every time I slide this down, it's sliding everything out the way. All right. So overall, whoops, it does look good. Let's go ahead and brand this bad boy right quick. Let's see, I'll turn y'all around in just a second. Okay. All right. So here I have my neck label. I'm going to line it up like so. I'm going to use a piece of parchment paper. Pardon me if you can't see this well. I apologize in advance. But this is my good old order that I'm doing on this Good Sunday. Now, y'all, I want y'all to take note of something. If someone calls you and they ask you about doing the order, right? And you say yes, but you tell them that you have a turnaround time of whatever your turnaround time may be, and then they say, well, I need it by whatever day they're trying to get it, make sure that you get that expediting fee, because it leads to folks thinking that, you know, just because they place an order, that they can get it when they need it. People have to remember that it's a business, and especially when you are a one-person business, that you are the only one pushing these orders out. You are not a robot. You don't have a robot. So you need to specify that there will be that extra charge, okay? Just want to throw that out there because 2024, I'm not doing that. If you can't wait on your order, sorry, Charlie. Or if you want to pay your expediting fee, cool. Mine is better than putting that over there like that, but that's still okay. We're gonna turn it over on the back. All right, and I put the feet press back on there. All right, there we go. So here is our first order, our first shirt completed. Says my brother's keeper. Looks pretty good. For it to be those types of pictures, and you mostly have like tone on tone, in my opinion. But that's what the client wanted. That's what they paid for. And who am I to deny them? Now, I did educate them that I don't think it would look all that great. They still insisted this is what they want. So yeah, there's that. So we're gonna give the folks what the folks want. And when you advise people or your clients of certain things may or may not look right, and they still want to go ahead with their idea, you make sure you put that in the contract part that that you're not going to do that you are not going to do a redo, you're not going to do a refund, you're not doing any of that because they were already advised. So this is their first shirt completed. Let's move on to their second shirt, which they want it on a large, and then we have an extra large that we have to complete with that shirt for another order. So I did not have time to order shirts from Space Saver or Jiffy Shirts or Bella Canvas or any of that. So this is why we are using the Gildan shirts at Michael's for Michael's price. But these shirts were actually on sale. So they were $2.99 plus I get 15% off of that. Plus they had a 30% off coupon. So I didn't really pay nothing for these shirts. So there's that. Now we're going to take the moisture out of our shirt. We're going to go ahead and find our next tag, our next neck label, because like I said, all 2024 we doing what? We branded all of our stuff. Now on the bottom of this cup, I gotta see. Oh yeah, I gotta see if maybe I can get a sticker for the bottom of this cup made, so the cup won't have a logo on it today because I don't have time to make one. But when I go to make neck labels, I will make stickers as well to go on the bottom of my tumblers. Yep. All right. Super excited. All right, so now we're doing that, and then this is the picture that they want on that shirt. However, I'm almost certain that this black suit is not going to show up. I think it would have looked better on a white shirt, but we're gonna give the people what they want, okay? And so, all right, there is that. Now, what I'm gonna have to come over here and do, oh, let me measure our cup first, because I don't really remember the measurements of this particular cup. It already has like wash care instructions in here. I love that. And we're just gonna put all that back down in there like so. And we're gonna measure our cup, okay? So we're gonna do about 10 inches by about 5.5. Well, I guess we probably could. I don't know. I may need to do 2 of them. I don't know, because they want this weird type situation on that cup. All right, so let's put this down like so. Woo, that's hot. Okay. We got a little 2 fingers down, so we're good there. Y'all, I don't know. Either that was a high quality photo, or when I brought it into Canva and started working with it in Canva, because I have never seen like black on black show up that good. Okay? Never. But like I said, when the customer wants what they want, you just give it to them. Oh, hold on. We gotta let this back up for a second because we need to do what? We need to put our T-seal down here. Okay? Not that the Teflon sheet alone won't do it, but I just like doing the T-seal. Where did I put our label? Oh, here it is. The thing hiding. I'm like, now y'all, I know we pulled out a label. All right, we're gonna let this up. I'll do the peel reveal with y'all. Let me go ahead and brand this bad boy. I'm gonna turn y'all over here. I ain't gonna have y'all looking at the at what you call it. Just give me just a second. Because remember, when you are filming, you gotta be the photographer. You gotta be your own choreographer. You gotta be all that. So if you can get help, get help. But if you can't, I understand that too. All right. All right. And you gotta always remember to use a pressing pillow with these. Now, in my humble opinion, okay, these neck labels, I don't care where you get them from, they don't work too well for me with a regular DTF press, okay? They work better for me with my Cricut Easy Press, okay? So we got that. We got that taken care of. Let's do our peel reveal. Our shirt is branded. And boom, okay? So let's fold it up. Then we're going to get started on the cup. And then this order will be completed, okay? This order will be completed. And after I take a shirt off the press, so like for instance, if I hadn't not had to brand this shirt, say I branded this shirt first or whatever, I would not fold this shirt up hot. And that's because you don't want to mess up the DTF print. You don't want to, bend it up all kind of weird ways, stuff like that. I'm just trying to get this shirt, so I'm not a great folder, but that's what we got. Okay, so there's that. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take a picture of this shirt before and that's the other thing you want to do. You want to take pictures of your work so that you'll have your portfolio. Okay. I think this one would look a little bit better. Let's see if I can fold this side right here in. And I try to make my folding look as neat as possible. I also try to fold where, at least when they get ready to wear the shirt, say they need to wear the shirt today, that they ain't gonna have to iron it too tough. Okay. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna hop over here on this computer. I will turn this one this way. Let's see. And try to make it. Let me see. This one is. I don't know how well y'all gonna be able to see, and you can't. Okay. You could just see that I'm at the computer. That's about all. Oops. I'm right here at this computer again. I'm not really doing nothing but pulling this image in. Let's see. I think I don't know that this is going to go all the way around, but let's see. Let's see here. Trying to look at, because this was a back and forth order for a minute, so I'm trying to find what the customer's final request was. So they want the Outcast will last on that one. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in Canva first. I'm gonna try something. Home and I'm gonna do a mock-up generator for a 30-ounce skinny tumbler. So I put 20, so I need to put 30. All right, let's see, 30-ounce tumbler mock-up, just to see if Canva has that mock-up. And you may or may not find what you are looking for when it comes to these mock-ups. So the best thing that I can suggest to you is just to make sure that when you are mocking things up or printing things, that you are just basically printing it to the size that you need, okay? So long as you print it to the size that you need and a little bit bigger, you should be okay. I don't see what I'm looking for, so we not gonna stress that too tough. We're just gonna try to make do with what we got, okay? So I'm gonna go to file, I'm gonna go to open, and I'm going to downloads, and I'm going to try and find the photo that they want on this mug. On this tumbler. And so far, it is not coming up where I need it to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find this image. I'm going to print this image, and then I'll be back once we have it taped and all that good stuff. Okay? Okay, y'all. So I'm back. Our image is under the heat press, as you can see. Whoops, right here. I have put our image under here. And what this does is it will darken it up a bit, okay? It will darken it up a bit. All right, so I'm gonna take this one up under here. And all I did was duplicated it twice, because although they only wanted, well, they sent the image, and I'm assuming they think the image is going to go all the way around, but because the image does not go all the way around, and I know that the image does not go all the way around, and because my business name is going to be on this, you do what is going to look right, and consult with the client. So in this case, that is what I did, and that is what I'm doing. And I've turned down orders because they want it a certain way, and I know it's not gonna look right, but you're not gonna go out here and bad mouth me when it don't come off right. So that's why I turn those types of orders down. I save myself from the shenanigans in the beginning. Okay. Now, one other thing that I want to point out is if you don't know how to unclog your DTF printer, if you don't know how to fix or troubleshoot your Epson 8550 or whatever type of printer that you may have, what you should not be doing is taking customers' money. Okay. I believe that was a very valid point that was made. Um, that was made by another YouTuber, and I'm only bringing that up because I wholeheartedly agree with that. If you got to reach out to somebody to troubleshoot your machine, and you done took a 95 shirt order and can't troubleshoot your machine, you should not be taking anyone's money. Okay. And that's just, out of integrity. That's just to keep you from looking bad, because you can't produce the order because, you can't figure out how to fix your machine, right? So that's just my opinion on that. But you can take that and, do what you want to do with it on there. But you just should not be doing that, okay? But if you happen to need help, not with the order, but for instance, how to troubleshoot your machine or something like that, if I can help you, I definitely will help you. But just keep in mind that that is not good business protocol, okay? I hear my oven going off around there. I didn't expect it to be done so fast, heated up so fast, especially because I haven't used it in a while. Now, this is going to be tricky because this is not technically a full wrap, so it is going to be a little bit tricky. But I suggest starting with the top and folding this over. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, let's try it like that. And now let's put another piece on this side. Ah. So you want to, line this up as best as possible. You're going to make sure that you are getting great contact. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I get good contact all the way down. Uh-oh. See how it's not tight enough. And this is what you want to avoid. So I think the best way to do this is to take your tape all the way around, even though you don't have an image. Actually, hold on, y'all. What I'm thinking is what we're going to do is we're just going to take down our image on both sides, right? So we'll take down the image on both sides. once we take down the image on both sides, and what I mean by sides is, like all the way down here, and then we're going to go around with our tape. All right, now what I want to do is, where's that other one? Oh, I got it over here, under here. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to cut this as close as I can. Just because, and the reason I'm doing it on both sides is just because it's not a full wrap. And to me, if it's not a full wrap, I just wouldn't want a blank side of a cup. So I originally asked, like what scripture that they want back there. And he couldn't think of, or she couldn't think of a scripture because it's a young lady. She's doing this for her brother, and she didn't want to ask, him for a scripture because he would know that she was purchasing something or doing something, and she wants to kind of do this as a surprise. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put this on both sides. So what we're going to do, and I know y'all probably can't see this very well, but remember, we're just talking and chatting basically. But I'll show y'all as soon as I can get it take down a little bit, and then I'm gonna show y'all how we're gonna use a bunch, and I do mean a bunch of tape to make sure that our images are not lifting or any of that good stuff, okay? Because when you're doing an order, you just want to ultimately make sure that you are given the best possible outcome for what you are doing. Okay? Okay. Now, right now, I'm just looking like I know I'm going to have to tighten this up real good. Okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm going to start this like so. Okay? And I'm going to just go around super tight. Tight as I can possibly get it. Okay? And then you're going to fold everything over. And even if it does not go all the way over, that's fine, because guess what you're going to do? Guess what you're going to do? You're going to take your tape and you're going to pull it over like so. Because you want this to have all the contact that it could possibly have, okay? You do not want to rush this process, all right? So you're doing, even if it's not an order, don't rush this process. I use a lot of tape, and you know what? A lot of tape works great for me. So a lot of folks might say, this is overkill, and it probably is. But guess what? We ain't trying to have no ghosting. We're not trying to to have any ghosting. We want to make sure that we are getting the contact that we need. And, you know, sometimes you can still do all this and still end up with ghosting. But I'm doing it to try and prevent it. Because what I don't want to do is be wasting material. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going around this, trying to pull as tight as I can. And y'all, I don't sublimate often. Now, see how we got this up in the middle like this? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. We're gonna come over and we're gonna pull all the way down. Okay? All the way down. Then I'm gonna cut this part off. And I'm gonna start about right there. Okay? And I'm just gonna go all the way around again. And I'm gonna go up top some more. Because I mean, if you remotely think or you feel a lump or a bump and a bruise, just go ahead and put some tape there, okay? Just go ahead and tape it down. It's better to use more product than is needed than to waste a product, okay? And now I'm just going to go around the bottom and I'm gonna pull real tight, all the way around. And generally, it works out for you. I mean, if you get enough tape or you have enough tape and you can move your tape up to another section, do that too. Because the object is what you don't want no part to be not have enough contacts, okay? All right, y'all, so there's that part. Now I'm gonna go down this side because remember, these are not conjoined together. These are two separate pieces. So we want to make sure that each separate piece has gotten its part where it can where it has tape where it can, you know, be laid down and wrapped around. So right here, this is another piece that is up or uncovered. So we're gonna lay it down. Whoops. There we go. All right. So now what I'm doing is just checking to make sure I got tape on all of my sides before I finish wrapping it. Okay. So I have tape on all of my sides, and what we're going to do now is we're just going to pull off long strips of tape, and everywhere that we have tape, we're going to add a long strip around it, and this is going to give us more coverage and more security to make sure that our image is laid down. Okay. I think I failed to mention that when you do sublimation, oh my Jesus, over here, that when you do sublimation, you want to make sure that your hands are clean, free of any oil and debris, and you want to make sure that you use alcohol, and I say at least 91% irresport alcohol, because you want to make sure that you are getting all of the things that should not be on your substrate off, because you don't want that to sublimate on your image. And I know if I pay for something, even if I don't pay for something, I don't want to be walking around with mishaps unless, you know, the person's okay with it, but I'm generally not going to be okay with it. All right. I think that part will be okay. So I'll be back when this is done baking to show you the end. Okay, y'all. So I am back with our cup that says the Outcast will Outlast Volume 5-6. Pain equips you for the promise. Brandon Griffin. Okay. All right. So there is our cup water. And again, I did put it on the back side, so it's double-sided. So yeah, there's that. We're going to go ahead and seal this bad boy up. We're going to put our straw down in there. And I'm going to make sure I'm getting it in the right spot, because otherwise it will not close. All right. So this completes this order. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take this straw and I'm going to tape it to the box, because these straws don't be playing fair all the time. So let me get a piece of okay. Well, I have no idea what I did with my regular tape, so we'll use just a piece of heat tape. It's not going to hurt it. And there's that. So we have our first order that is completed. So we're going to grab us a bag. We're going to grab us a bag that has my logo on it. Okay. We're going to grab 2 t-shirt bags. All right. And then these are what I mean by t-shirt bags, okay? They come in different sizes. These sizes, I have no idea what size it is, because I don't remember from when I ordered these. So all I'm going to do is slide it down in here like so. Okay. And then we have our shirt branded, or our shirts branded. The only thing that we did not get to brand was our cup, and that's because I don't have time to make stickers for that today, because I have a 25 shirt order that I need to work on and get out. And then all I do is I just press on it, let the air out of it. And now I think this bag may be too small. So what I'm going to have to do is, wait a minute, we might get it in there. I'm trying not to wrinkle up the shirt, you know. Okay. So far that worked out. But nah, it's messing up on the sides. So I'm going to grab one of my bigger bags that says thank you for your order. And I'm just going to fold this shirt right here down just a little bit more. And then once I get it in the bag, like so. We're going to just take our cup and stick it on the side as well. So this was a bigger bag, as you can see. Okay, you want to maximize your space on these bags because um, because you're going to fit all you can fit in it comfortably. So grab both sides like so. And then do that like that. And then we're going to put this in the trash right here. So we got 2 shirts in our cup. I'm just going to grab one of these thank you bags. Which I have these types of bags right here too. This says thank you for your order. So we'll lay that in there like that. We're going to put our cup and our other shirt in here. And we're going to fold it down like so. And then that one, because this bag already says thank you for your order, I'm just going to put the pretty things inside sticker on it. Okay. All right, y'all. So that completes our first order. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and chatting with me while doing this order. I definitely wholeheartedly appreciate it. So if you made it to the end, I definitely appreciate it. If you watched it any length of time, I appreciate that as well. Until next time, peace, guys. Stay crafty, and I'll catch you in the next one. Happy Sunday. Bye, guys.